Hello everyone, and welcome to the best Total War game ever made, Rome 2. But instead of playing as the civilized, gorm-drinking and femboy-banging titular civilization, we're going to play as the true shads of this era, the Germanic tribes of the Black Forest. A land where central heating is achieved by putting a farmyard animal inside of your bedroom, shirts are banned in combat, and marriage is strictly between a druid and his trees. We're playing as the legendary Suebi tribe, and are completely surrounded on all sides by other tribal leaders that all sound like they're auditioning for the Vikings TV show.
A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is not welcome.
Our goal will be to unite the Germanic people, increase the living space of our tribe, and systematically exterminate anyone from a different culture than ours. And all of this as we're trying to avoid getting screwed over by the Italians. Wait, I think I've seen this one before. Let us begin. Ah yes, the true Barbarian experience. We are currently running out of food. That's no problem though, when we have taken the lands of Kasurgis. We're going to attack at night. My idea is simple. Send our humble gang of British football hooligans straight into their gate, using a brand new technology, the battering ram. And if they fail, we happen to have a second battering ram. And if they fail, we happen to have two more battering rams. Let's get them, lads! My boy out here with the quarter sip. Get them, lads! Dear God, you are buff. Drop the siege equipment. We've arrived. We're bashing him in. Climb, you lazy gits. Climb! Let's sneak him in the rear. Sneak him in the rear, I say. Get up there, my boys. They're faltering. That's good. Crush them. The wall's busted. Get them, lads. We will unite the tribes of Germania, whether they want to or not. Let the mercenaries fight extra hard. If they die, we don't have to pay them. Look at these lads coming in. They want a scrap. They want to brawl. This is how the European Union should be acting. With swords and shirtless guys beating each other up and cone-shaped hats. Are you just bringing light to the battlefield, trying to make light of the situation? Bash him in, lad. Use that club. Damn it. Oh my God, they're killing us. We won. Oh, brutal tactic! Unlike a penis that's made out of glass, they did not see us coming, and Kasurgis has now been conquered by the glorious forces of the Suebi. With the first bit of land conquered, I attempted the impossible task of engaging in actual diplomacy with my fellow neighbors, and that went about as good as you can expect it to do when you're dealing with faction leaders whose entire diet consists of berries and roots.
A flapping tongue that's flapping without wisdom is not flapping.
It seems literally everyone around me is incapable of talking to each other properly. Instead, we'll focus inwards and research some technology.
A province consists of up to 4...
Shut up, woman! Now, if you thought Total War was just about strategy, well, you're wrong. They've actually added a half-baked Crusader King system, complete with politics. Different characters with funny traits, like hydrophobe. Listen, buddy, it's year 272 BC. You can't go around thinking like that. These characters can become generals on the map, and there's also 3 types of supporting characters. One of them being the champion. As someone that has an adult woman fetish, I think we're gonna hire Berchildis. She is a guardsman. I thought you were a woman. Having conquered the first out of 2 cities from the tribe of Boy, we decided to be rather clever, and taking a notebook out of the art of war. Warfare is based. I never read further than that, but that's all I need. At a perfect choke point in the forest, we set up an ambush. No, what? They just walked past us? That's right. The enemy simply didn't consent to my ambush and evacuated their entire army from their defensive position in their town. And since this holding doesn't have any walls, we can simply march in. We're gonna keep the slingers in the very front. The main bulk behind them will be spearmen. Group this up and let's go. LeBron forgot to lock the formation, and now everyone is moving the wrong way. It's happening! Friends in charge! Flunkem and Klunkem, lads! Damn, one of my youths they just gave up. You cowards! Is the king out here fighting in the woods against cavalry? Get yourself a king that fights with his men! Oh my God, calm down, lad! We won! Oh my lord! Holy moly! You killed the man! Well, we won and we can now occupy this region. That means that the Boy, our enemies, don't have any more land, which means that their army is now taking massive attrition. No supply, you're gonna die. Now we just have to hold steady and hope that the rolling men here will not be able to take Kasurgis. I had a small aneurysm just saying that sentence. Well, at least they're going for it. And it looks like it's gonna be a rough battle. We have conscripted the women. Hexbearer strikes fear into the enemy warrior's heart. Reduces the morale of nearby enemy units. Truly, the most terrifying of enemies. Women.
Praise be to the gods of war. They see us now in our defense of this place and these walls. Take up your weapons and defend your people here!
Are you trying to hide? Listen, they know we live here. Fire, lads! They broke Jürgen's wall. Now that is inexcusable.
Rah!
Rah! That's my new battle cry. Listen, we're fighting against men with a banner that's a boar skillfully dodging a wheel of cheese. It's an ancient proverb you wouldn't understand. Look at this. People just living in the moment. Not a single mobile phone in anyone's hand. Yell, women! Make your presence known to these incels! What are you cowards doing over here? Are you been avoiding the battle? Are you just gonna leave now? I called you a coward and you're heading off to Rome to become a bath boy. Glorious battling! There's no crying in this army.
Understood!
Get back in!
The enemy general.
We killed him! Let's go! Come on, smack him about! Kill him, kill him, kill him, hold him! We could enslave them. Enjoy the salt mines. Uh-oh, a slave revolt is imminent. Well, would you look at that? The slaves have risen up in Kasurgis. And don't ask me how they did it, but they've gathered an army of multiple cavalry units, Celtic warriors, and spear warriors. There is no winning this battle, especially with Karl having recently been defeated. We simply get crumped. He was a man, and his name was Karl. He sacked my settlement! Vengeance! Stabbed me in the buttocks! And the neck!
The strong will always beat the weak.
And I will always beat my meat to these muscled up old lads in small loincloths. Sorry, was my mic on? A few more turns passed and we've actually allied with the Macromani. And their leader, well, let's just say, she is unmarried. And we are also unmarried.
I will take word of our agreement and put it before my people.
We are now married. She died? They killed my wife? I've had enough of you, you Sequani bastards. You murdered my wife. You took my lands. It is time to die. Charge him, lads. That's the mass route I'm seeing. You Sequani dogs. I'm gonna beat you to death and the charge on the spearmen nobles. We killed the general! Glorious! We won! Very good!
Your army has suffered casualties.
I think we keep at it! These people are running! We catch up to them in a glorious ambush! Listen, lads, we gotta be shirtless for this campaign because the ruffling of your shirt will give away your position. Hurrah! Yippee! Yippee! This looks like a German forest rave! Let's go! Ha ha ha! Oh, they got far too many. We're gonna retreat. Beat feet and retreat, as they say. Yeah, we don't get that luxury. We're gonna have to hold.
Ever since I had my first garlic maidservant when I was a lad. Soft as butter. So, run through, boys.
What the fuck was that speech? Why did you mention the garlic maid? The forest is alive with the sound of garlic blood. My beloved king. I fear this might be the end. Rear flank. It's exposed. We're not fleeing. We're dying. The king. Fight for the king. Mass rout. We lost. No. No. King. No! With the death of the king and the loss of our greatest army, we were at our very weakest since we started the game, and the Celts, our greatest enemies, were quick to take advantage of this, sending a massive army of their finest troops to finally take us out for good. And with their warriors being... what? They're naked? You guys are literally naked! Put on some goddamn clothes! It's a bunch of Gaelic gym chads. They saw us not wearing shirts and they said, double it and give it to the next person. I'm gonna battle with my dick out. Why are you fleeing? Shameful display! This is what I'm talking about, lads! Take this, and that, and this, and this! Ah! The time of peace is over. If we cannot come to terms, then let us come to blows. We declared war on Rugi. And there's no one here. Ah, yes, he fell for the Danish gamble. How embarrassing. We would go for Rugion. Holy moly, I think I'm in love. Are they landing by sea? Dear God, this is some advanced level warfare. You got a big old Viking ship? I got a bunch of angry maidens with bows. Enjoy. What is your plan? What exactly is the plan here? You're literally on fire. We won! And after that victory, they just kept on coming. And we weren't gonna stop until we had united all of the Germanic tribes and destroyed all of the Celts. And first target on our hit list, the capital city of Vesontio, one of the biggest Celtic strongholds. Yes, they had walls, but we had ballistas. Hip hip, fire! Bang on! No, not nearly. And we just burned a random guy's house. Careful, boys. For Germania, boys! Holy moly, how do you even know who is who? Look at you, you sneaky dogs, huh? Set up a little bit of a position here, using the fact that we took out someone's house for cover. As glorious. This is a full-on attack, lads. It's not just a matter of death or life. It's a matter of tribe and the survival of it. Dear God, holy moly. So many dead calls. I'm up here asterixing my obelisk right now. Holy moly. Huzzah! Crush them like bugs! Ah! We've done it! Occupy it! It's ours! Take this and this! Dodge! In the balls! In the balls! Ah, they're like rats in a cage! Yeah, yeet! Ah! Ah! Oh, the Sequani are dead! No! How did this happen? That's the queen of the king that died. It seems she has died of natural causes. Damn you, natural causes! Oh yeah, that's completely undefended. And that leaves the Cimbri without land. Declare war on the Frisi. You should have joined me when you had the chance, you lout. Huzzah! Oi! It's the last death rattle of the Frisi. We will oblige. And shoot! Blow him up! Listen, whoever owns these houses, calm down. We won't hit them, I promise. I'm sorry. You send us an invoice later and we'll get that fixed. Glorious! We will pepper them with arrows. Are more coming out? Dear God, they're coming out. They're running! General against general. Let's crush them. On these hills, we will get kills. We've done it! Kill them all! No one runs! All in a day's work, the Frisi have been destroyed. But just like all great Germanic leaders throughout history, we eventually overextend and find ourselves doing a bit of a last stand. But these Averni bastards don't realize is that I have an ace up my sleeve. Or rather, a few balls on my heel. Get the balls! Send them going! The balls are ineffective! The balls don't work! No, the balls do work! The balls work! The balls still burning! The balls are still burning! My balls are still effective! Oh, it's working! We got a mass rout in the middle there! That's what we want to see! We are gonna hold this defense against Averni! These dogs don't know how to fight properly! Yeet! Boom! To the last breath, my lads! To the last breath! Glorious! Ah! You abandoned this holding? What on earth? Take this! Ah! No one there! They've abandoned it! Glorious! Ah! 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 Good old dick kick! Yeah! 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 What? Sorry, sir. To the balls, to the face. We'll end these Averni bastards for all. Take this. With all of the Celtic strongholds put to the sword, all that remained was the Celtic Queen's army. A brave last-ditch attempt to conquer back a city. Everything had come down to this. If we were successful here, we would have united all of Germania. But the Queen's forces were many, and they quickly breached our walls. All we could do was to make our last stand. Flee! Flee! They're coming for us with vengeance! Hold! Hold! It's pure bloody chaos, but we're holding! We're holding to our best ability. Ooh, it's gonna be a futile attempt, but it's an attempt, alright. Hold! Get bloody in there, lasses! Protect your homes! Protect your lives! Curse these sons of bitches! Ah! They're crumpling!
Brother!
We bloody did it! We bloody did it! Oh my god! I really thought that was lost! Kick him down! Ah, get him off! And with that, I think our glorious conquest has been completed. We started here in Lupferdum. We defeated the boy. We slaughtered the Celts. We unified the Rugians. And we became masters of the Arverni. I hope you liked this. If you did, leave a like, consider subscribing, and hit that join button to become a channel member. Talking about Total War videos, check out this one on screen right now. Holy moly! You want to check this out. You want to. If not, I'll have to send the German Confederation to you and they're gonna make you change your mind. Okay, bye!